Hey y'all, get a late night video, I guess. Hopefully I'm making sense here. Got a ton of stuff going on, so just things are gonna get pretty hectic from this weekend. So figure just knock one out now. Yeah, got a bit of a stack, pretty pretty much all over the place. So let me just jump in right here. Uh, this is a recent acquisition. I've been kind of eyeballing this. Just I just bit it, got it. Jism, this is the reissue of Detestation. It's a Japanese hardcore band, 80s, early 80s. I think they actually formed late 70s, yeah, but they're little, they're pretty hardcore. It's Japanese hardcore punk. Um, little metally at times, so they kind of have a little crossover thing going on. You'll notice it has a Phobie strip. It's an American. It's American repress. I think it's their only repress. It's official repress anyway. There's a lot of boots, I think. Only official repress they've done or something. It's a bit of a cold album. Quite good. But yeah, these. I don't know. After I bought it, doing more digging into these guys. Yeah, they would pretty much fall into like maybe a scum punk kind of category, I guess. Your GG stuff, the guy, but maybe a little more real. I don't know. So yeah, like I was pointing out, yeah, this guy, this is actually pasted on. And it's for a reason. There's apparently there's a Nazi flag underneath the glued on label. I did it again. Ugh. But yeah, I don't think they're actual Nazis, but they are pretty bad. um, yeah, so apparently the singer was had the bit of a visual artist or something, and he hit a thing against the square. Well, in Japan you call them salarymen, the businessmen in the business suits, think Japanese 80s, like the guy, stereotypical guy in the suit. Apparently he toasted some business guy, some salary man with a flamethrower, and went to jail for it. Yeah, but anyway, the music's good. Did it again. So pretty damn close to a 5. I'll give it a 4.5 for now, but it's worth a listen. You can stream it. It's Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't know as much until I bought the album. I didn't really know the whole background, but I'll hold on to it because it is genuinely good. It has a unfortunately it didn't come with like a booklet or anything, but it does have like a little poster or whatever in it, which probably came with the original. But highly recommend it. But yeah, you're I don't know, giving some money to people that probably don't deserve it. Yeah, this was from John a while back. Gave this another listen. Quite good. I did run across their other LP. I don't know. I may or may not buy it later on, but I did enjoy this. So thank you, Sean, with the upside down Japanese, Chinese. I don't know. I think it looks like Japanese to me though. Shin something. I don't know. It's just nonsense. But yeah, kind of that transitional punk new wave stuff. Bought this a while back. Not my favorite album by them, but it has some of the essential tracks. So Super Snazz, very much in the Glenn and Groovy's Super Snazz. I actually do prefer the more power poppy stuff. This one's more the blues rock side of things. This one has The Girl Can't Help It, Rockin' Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Flu. Yeah, of course, this is where the Japanese band Super Snazz got their name from. Yeah, so being around Tokyo a lot, yeah, the scene that whole Super Snazz and Teen Jenner and all that, they're always playing these songs, man. So I had to get it. I've had this for a while. It's a pretty good album, but yeah, like I said, I do prefer their post Loney or the later Loney stuff, I guess. right before he left the band, like when they got a little more power poppy. This was a gift. This was quite good. Jack Rose, Kensington Blues, right? Yep, Kensington Blues. I believe he's around the DC area. So, Jack Rose. Um, I pretty much, if you like John Fahey, you like this guy. There's actually a Fahey cover on this. So, guitar picking, American, we call it primitism or whatever you want to call it. Pretty solid album. 4.5 on this one. Yeah, I think it's a gatefold. Can't remember, but it is a single album. Yeah, it's a single album, but gatefold. Nice packaging. It's on that VH Records. So it's a pretty good one. Yeah, 4.5 all day long. Good one. And then I was kind of in the mood for that sort of thing. I was doing some studying for work. So it was Bill Evans, Jim Hall, Undercurrent. Excellent album. This is the repress from about 10 years ago-ish. United Artists, Jazz, or something. It's a terrible pressing. It's a really bad pressing. Highly recommend the album. The album's a 5. The pressing it's really noisy. It's crap. It's got a lot of defects. Yeah, don't recommend the pressing, but if you can get a nicer pressing, that's a 5 all day long. So Bill Evans on piano, of course, and some nice Jim Hall guitar or jazz guitar. This was like a third final a while back. Chet Atkins, most popular guitar. Yeah, pretty solid 4, but I'm not a massive Chet Atkins fan, but it's cool. Would pay a lot for any Chet Atkins, really. Probably replace that with a CD or something later. Picked this up in Tokyo a long time ago. Hama El Din, voice in Oud, I guess they call it. So, again, in that same kind of style. Not guitar, but kind of, yeah. Amazing mix on this, too. It's like, yeah, especially when you listen with headphones, it's like the stereo separation, it's like very, it feels like you're actually there. It's a great mix. But, yeah, that's, would I give it a 5? I don't. It's pretty damn close enough. At least a 4.5. I think 4.5 plus, we'll say. Yeah, but excellent album. If you see this, pick it up. I think he has a couple other albums available, but that's the one I think you're more likely to run into. That's that's the Japanese version, but it's an American pressing. They stuck some Japanese inserts in it. Same idea. Justin Sparhawk, Eric Carbonara, I guess. 60 strings. I think this, it's on that VH Records again. I think it might have come with a CD inside. I can't remember. But, yeah, excellent album. Again, I'd do a 4.5 on it. Strings, obviously. So, kind of guitars, experimental guitar kind of stuff. But more of the acoustics end of things. So a lot of strings, excellent, more of that kind of picking John Fahey-esque kind of stuff, just a little more out there maybe, but still very accessible. Highly recommend this album. I picked up another album, I think I just got it on CD for a little cheap. This one's definitely a lot better than the other one I picked up. The other one's, maybe it's still a 4 or so, but yeah, worth checking out this one for sure. So Justin Sparhawk and Eric Carbonara, 60 strings, excellent stuff. I know I've shown this one in the past. Yeah, it's a fun one. So Jinko Hashi, I think it's just self-titled on Philips. It's a live album. Actually, it does say something on the side. Yeah, I think it's just, this is Jinko Hashi live in Japanese. Looking at it, so Jinko Hashi live. Doesn't say live on there in English though, just Japanese. But it's a pretty good album. For me, like 4-ish. It's jazz, vocal jazz, but it's very like kind of that Japanese idol kind of sounding jazz. But sometimes you're just kind of in the mood. So I was earlier today, so I went on the turntable. But yeah, pretty solid 4. It's got a lot of her hits on it. It's probably the only one I need by her. Um, but yeah, it's kind of a curiosity. I got like the dollar bins was really good copies or whatever was worth that for me. Got this a while back. So Oz Days Live by Liz Riz, Riz, Liz Benitez. It's kind of a nonsense French by way of Japan. And the Taj Mahal Travelers, a Japanese experimental band. Los Realizes de Nudes was uh, heavily influenced by the Velvets and early Blue Cheer. Taj Mahal Travelers were a very early drone band, and Oz was it was very short-lived cafe in Tokyo for the long hair hippie types before the crackdowns hit. Um, yeah, so there's all the bands. It's a bootleg. It's like 25, $30 if you find it. I think usually. Pretty good one. The Taj Mahal Travelers performance wasn't their best for sure, but it's a pretty good one with yeah, Les Realizes de Nudes. Not their best, but it's still a pretty good one. Yeah, practically everything is the boot. There is a new Light in the Attic reissue, which I kind of A-B'd it. They released the tracks for streaming, so I kind of A-B'd it. So definitely, I think it does have some of the same songs, but this is a single disc. It only has three songs, whereas the Light in the Attic is 9 songs, double disc. So I went and pre-ordered that, but I don't think it's coming till like October, November, something like that. So, but yeah, it's with the this band. It's like I don't think there's any official releases, and the first official release is actually the Light in the Attic one. Actually, no, I take that back. There was one, which was the Oz Days, but it was only released in Japan. Um, but yeah, the new reissue, I think it's like a different track listing than the original Oz Days. So I think they went back to the archival tape or something for latest. I went and ordered it. It's a little pricey, but yeah, I don't know. They're quickly becoming my favorite band lately. So for me, that was worth it. And just a few CDs, and I'm just going to sign off for the night. This one was kind of a joke between me and my friends when we were back in the day. Like King Kong, Me Hungry. Um, the band is also pretty interesting. It's like most of Slint with some of Tortoise and Gastro de Sol and a lot of those early math rock kind of bands. It's almost like a joke band. It's very similar to this is very similar to Beat Happening, but a little more math rocky Beat Happening. If this, I don't know. I always kind of thought they were kind of a joke band when I was in high school or whatever, but it's genuinely pretty damn good, especially the instrumental tracks. The lyrics are pretty nonsensical, which is probably what turns me off. A lot of times I don't get into the nonsensical stuff there. Well, we are running long. Yep, these guys been showing up in the VC the last couple of years. I finally bought it. The second album's probably not quite as good, but this one's definitely a really good one. I guess you would throw them in with the slowcore guys, Spain. So Blue Moods of Spain by Spain. It's kind of a stupid name. Doesn't really work so well when you have to kind of search them. Because, of course, you pop Spain and everything else is coming in. But you pop the search, pop the name of the album and it comes in. Pretty damn good album. Pretty damn close to a 5. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I've been streaming this a lot, like the last year. So I find this, I'm just going to buy it on CD. The vinyl exists, but it's like a little harder to get. And then this was like a thrift find some time ago. Yeah, if you're only going to get one Sinatra album, CD, whatever, this one's a pretty damn good one. So Sinatra reprised the very good years. Has pretty much all the hits except for the Christmas ones. So I got this one, I got the Christmas one. I think I'm done. But I do have, actually, I do have a few Sinatras. But if I was going to keep one Sinatra CD or album, I would probably keep this one. It's damn good if you see it. I'm sure you can get it cheap. If you just want like one Sinatra CD, that's the one to get. So it's got all the hits you would want. Luck Be a Lady, My Way, of course. New York, New York. Got You Under Skin, Stranger Than Night. Yeah, it's 20 tracks. That's all you need. 5 all day long. And I'm just gonna sign off for the evening and upload this. So take care, guys, and yeah, who knows when I'm gonna be back? So I'm gonna be in pretty rough shape moving forward. Yep. See you sometime. Good night.